Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops, teachers of Great Millstone, and the like-minded men who may not be directly part of Great Millstone, but following the same doctrine given to the Apostle Tahar and down from his teachers at One West, from the teachers at One West, that's Apostle Rakar, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Rakar, who were taught at the One West, and along with Bishop Zachariah and the other bishops, initially from their elders who were taught by Elder Abba Bivins. So Shalom to basically the elect men, women, and children of Ba'af Dawadah who are predestined to be saved in these last days. So my mind got muddled up a little bit there. Salakia for that, a little bit of a muddled intro. Yeah, here you see it. This is from inspiration from Yahbashim Yoshai, watching an elder brother's video. Enjoy these last days 4. So what I'm going to do also is put his video in the description box along with this article, Lord's will. But I'm going to definitely put the video in the description box. So, wow, this is it. This is it. You know, the Apostle Tahar and down, all the apostles, the bishops, the men of Great Millstone who've been in this thing for decades and 15 years, 35 years in Apostle, over 30 years in Apostle Tahar's case. He's over 35 years. Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Rakar, all been in this thing for coming into the 30-year mark. Wow, they've been stating these the prophecies through and from the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai of the MOTB, of the Charagma, which you find in Revelation 13th chapter, 16th verse down to the 18th verse, specifically talking about 16 and 17. You know, and he calls of all, Poyeo, with small and great, rich or poor, to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. You know, there you go. Lord's will, I'll get to that. We're in those times, man, time of prophecy. So I'm going to start with the scripture. Here we go. For those people, obviously it's up to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai to open the eyes. Isaiah 6 and 9 always comes to mind on that. Matthew 13th chapter as well. Yeah. So I'm going to read Luke. His words are written in red, so they are the words of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, not Jehovah. Meaning he is, as Yahweh, meaning he is, he exists. Now he to be. The true name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, meaning he is salvation, he delivers. You read Matthew 24th chapter, 30th to 31st verse. He's coming to save his elect, and this is soon, because these prophecies are popping off the page. You know, Luke 21 and 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. You know, and what we're watching for? We're watching for the prophecies. You know, we're watching for the nukes flying in WW3. But we know that's not going to happen until the MOTB has been fully implemented and made mandatory. Right now, we're at the stages of it being showcased to the people as a beneficial thing. Yeah, as this article goes into, it's being presented as a miracle. You know, again, deceiving the world. Revelation 13th chapter. You know, starts I think around about the 12th, 14th verse. Deceive the world by those miracles. Lord's will, I'll get to Revelation 13. Yeah, so there we go. We've got to be circumspect. Let me get this. Ephesians 5. Now we're coming out of the same scriptures, but it is what it is. The scriptures are the scriptures. The fact is, yeah, everything is being made manifest by the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua through his prophets. Simple as that. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Yeah? Look at this word redeeming. I'm not going into that before. Pay a price. Watching. X.
Strong's G 1805. Exagarazzo.
Compound word says G1. Out of, by, out of, from, by root word. Primary preposition denoting origin, whence action or motion, out of, place, time or cause. Yeah, Strong's definition. Primary preposition denoting origin, same thing. Compound word, and this is the second part of the word. To be in a marketplace, to attend, to do business. Idle, to haunt the marketplace. So, ex ago ardzo, to redeem, payment of a price, to record the power of another, or to ransom, buy off, or to buy up, and to buy up for oneself, to make wise, sacred use of every opportunity for doing. Yeah, so to make wise and sacred use of every opportunity for doing, so that zeal and well-doing are, as it were, the purchase money by which we make the time our own. So basically, watching, yeah, in the leisure time, to watch and go into the articles, read, go, know what time we're living in, know which part of prophecy we're at. Listening to the apostles, we have got the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua and the other men of GMS. Simple as that. Yeah. And one of these things is the MOTB. So I'm going to go into a few paragraphs of this article here. Exclusive. This Utah biotech company has implanted brain chips in 50 people, and its owner wants to cure blindness, paralysis, and depression. Yeah. So they've been doing this since 2004. As a bullet points here. But I previously read the article, so I'm going to jump down a little bit. It goes into how it works, nearly 100 microneedles. Well, I'm going to jump down a little bit here. And there we are. Right. So by the miracles, they wanted to say this person can use a robotic arm controlled by the chip. Yeah, whatever. So read this article, paragraph here. This can help a person draw using a robotic arm, deceive the world by its miracles, use computer programs or control a wheelchair or prosthetic limb. But the company, this is the important bit, so they've been at it since 2004. It's not a new product. We're talking about, apostles have always spoke about gradualism. Yeah, it's not like, the MOTB is going to come out and then bam, it's going to be instant. No, it's going to be a gradual process. We've got phones, we've got the wearables. These Esau Edom, they accomplish a diligent search. They don't just come out of it like that. They do it gradually, over time. So people will just accept it. It's just another thing, isn't it? It's just a natural progression. Oh, that's all it is. Oh yeah, I've got a watch. Oh, I've got a Fitbit watch. Or I've got an Apple Watch. Or so what's wrong with having something in your hand? I've already got a tattoo. That's how they get the people. That's how people's. I ain't got no tattoos, but that's my thing. So anyway, but the company is now seeking FDA approval, Food and Drug Administration approval for devices built for use outside the lab to be used at home by people with paralysis. Yeah, so that's it. We can see the gradual process. Yeah. Yeah, let's start at, and deceiveth Revelation 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. And these are one of those devices, miracles, that Esau Edom is presenting to the world, along with AI and all these other things. Yeah, this is a part of the system, part of the beast system that's being set up, the NWO that's being set up right in front of us. Yeah, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Beast is NATO and the EU, yeah, including obviously Babylon the Great, which is America. Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. So this is basically going to Rome 2.0. So the fourth beast was Rome, and now we're seeing that revival of Rome, which happened in the Renaissance period, yeah, which is being where we can now see it being manifested, yeah, in the form of the NWO, which is being implemented as we speak, which is the New World Order, yeah, and did live. So it was wounded, but then again through the Renaissance, it was wounded by a sword and did live, yeah. And they had power to give life unto the image of the beast, you know, in the form of such things like AI, yeah, and the system that they are technocracy, yeah, system that they are being set, that they're setting up now, yeah. I mean, Biden announced it about a year or two ago, yeah. They're going to rely on science, yeah. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the beast worship the image of the beast should be killed. And this is what's going to happen, you know, there's going to be a point where you don't go along with the CBDC, or definitely don't go along with the MOTB. The CBDC is going to be implemented for everyone. It is not CBDC, which is the central bank digital currency, is not the MOTB. Simple as that. When the MOTB is being introduced, that's it. That's our cutoff point with the spirit of Yahweh Shemir Shai. That's it. No, simple. And by pain of death, if that's the lot, that's what we got to do. You know, it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shemir Shai. What Yahweh Shemir Shai has got in store for each and every one of us. Yeah, some of us are going to be martyred. Simple as that. You know, some of us are going to be locked up in prison until a miraculous escape by, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemir Shai. The scriptures go into that. Revelation 2:10, Revelation 3:10. Yeah. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Yeah. So it's rich people, small people. All means all people. It doesn't mean businesses. It doesn't mean nations. It means people, individuals. Gone into it before. Yeah, the apostles have definitely gone into that before. Please, if it's your first time listening to this, please look up these words. It's important that you look up the Greek interpretation. I mean, the Greek wording and the definitions. It gives you so much understanding through the spirit of Yahweh Shemir Shai. Yeah, and poor, free and bond to receive a mark, that's a charagma, in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah. So there you are. I mean, go into these words like the mark, like causa, poieo, like all. You know, these simple words, but they mean so much more in the original, in the different language, the Greek. Yeah. So you get a proper understanding of it. Let me go into so let me go to this Spirit summoned to go here. Wrong one. 15. Yeah. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, and the apostles, elders, bishops, and teachers have been doing that. Yeah, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemashai, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And can we not see the words of Yahweh Shemashai manifesting to this day, to this minute? Yeah. Fear not the imaginations against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, speak against thee. Yeah, so it's the unbelief of them. Right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Yeah? Simple as that. Fear not these people that say, oh, well, this is we've got microchips in our phones, or, yeah, I don't believe that. It's never going to happen, or it's going to happen in 10, 15, 20 years' time. Nah, man. Nah. The prophecies are loud and speaking. Let me get that. All right, Habakkuk. Didn't really have any scriptures in mind, so I'm just going to literally go in the spirit. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Yeah? So with that, I'm going to say, in fact, one more. 1 Corinthians 2 and 11. So Esau has been deceiving these people by the miracles, but the elect shall not be deceived. But I'm going to get this as well. And then I'm probably going to finish off with the elect not being deceived. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. That Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah. Matthew 24th chapter, I think it's around the 22nd verse. Oh. Let's see. Give me a sec. No. Go and get it here. Oh man. Deceive. Oh, it's deceive, isn't it? Deceive. Give me a second. Deceive the very elect. No, it's in Matthew 24. Give me 1 second. Again. That's 24. Yeah. That was around that point. I went past it. So like it for that. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and the prophets of great millstone are not false. The apostles are not false, because they've been telling the truth for decades. and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before that it is not possible to deceive the elect. So Salakia, with a bit of an ending there. Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect from the hopeful elect. I'm going to say Shalom.